Hello, welcome back to the Beastlands. I'm Castle, and this is my stupid face. Thanks for coming back and hanging out with us once again as we journey deeper into the forgotten lands known as Melorand. We're going to do a quick recap, but I'd like you to know that we're currently holding a contest. It is an art contest. Any kind of fantasy art is welcome. We don't currently have that many applicants, meaning it's going to be really easy for you to win. So drop us an email with your application to callofthebeastlands at google.com. Without further ado, here's our show.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. This is the part where
He has to place the beholder now.
Oh wait, there's
I gotta
more.
populate the room. Oh. There are 3 humanoid-sized mechanical creatures that are sitting stock still, not showing any signs of life, but their arms are completely covered with tower shields, and they're standing, kind of at ease, I guess. But yeah, you panic and do what? Sorry?
I would like to claw through the lock on the door behind me. That way everybody else can come through the door.
Your claws do not go through the metal.
Okay. Can I make the hole bigger so that they can come through there?
Yeah. You can widen it up and make sure that they don't have to squeeze through. They just have to duck,
I'll do that.
So yeah, you guys are like talking, and then clatter, stone flying everywhere, and now there's a pathway under the door. Polly is looking at you guys expectantly.
I'll go through. All right, let's go.
Cool. Let me go back to my map or objects and tokens layer. Boo-doo-doo.
Whoa.
Boo-doo-doo.
What happened to Metal Guy? Okay.
That's interesting.
Sorry. You guys can arrange yourselves. You all should be able to move your own tokens, if I did this correctly. Yeah.
Others? Like me?
I mean, you should. We'll
Can you
see.
please move my token? It's like only moving downwards and I don't know how to fix it.
It only wants to go down, is that what you said?
Like, it's only going down.
Am I picking anything up with detect magic, by the way?
Yeah, I was going to get to that. There's clearly magic running through the walls of this place. There's magic in the screens in this room. There's very strong magic in those automatons, although it seems to be dormant.
I can't seem to move.
Anything in the doors?
Character settings.
Like, are the doors themselves magical?
No. But yes. But no. Yes. There's clearly magic running through the walls of this place.
Is a door a wall?
Well, I mean, specifically, the blast door, is it a magical object in and of itself, or is it just part of the system?
Let's see, your detect magic can tell, like, schools and stuff like that. Alright, I'll make this easy. It seems to be magically connected to some sort of system that enables it to open and close on command.
Oh, so if we weren't like at it opening or closing...
Yeah. Think about this place as like electricity, but everywhere electricity would be used is actually magic. So anywhere you would sense electricity in a place, you'd sense magic.
Yeah, because there's use to that concept.
Yeah, for sure. Just making sure we're on the right page about that. As soon as you did that, you're recognizing that everything here is...
Wonderful find. But, I mean, metal is rare. Really,
Fair enough. So, back to the thing at hand, though. You find yourself in this fantasy boardroom. Anyone? It's a lot of dead air.
I would like to see these things that look like me.
Sorry, what?
Oh, Dirk is just going to be standing by the, I guess, the entranceway, just kind of preparing for any attacks to come out of somewhere because he's feeling uneasy.
Where the hell is Dirk? I thought I placed you.
He's hiding under
I'm
a
gonna want to
token.
check out the screens.
Huh.
You disappeared.
What?
Shut
Automaton
up,
moved.
I will put me on the board.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as you can control your token, please do. It'll save me some legwork.
Yeah,
So,
I'll be right there.
real quick, you approaches one of the automatons and starts inspecting it. You can tell that this thing is, an automaton. It's made mostly of brass, although there's a lot of stone in there. But it's lacking any of the physical features of you and your brothers when they were alive. It doesn't have the same kind of details. It doesn't show the same kind of love in its craftsmanship. And all three, more importantly, appear identical. And you know that you and your brothers each were individuals.
While you is doing this, I would like to use detect trap or find traps.
Okay.
That
Go ahead
has
and
a
post that in the chat.
Does
All
Dirk
right.
suddenly light up?
No, there's no traps in this hallway that you can see visually
or in the room.
or in the room. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not a trap.
What is this weird fish man in the corner?
Fishman?
Yeah, it's General Akbar.
Oh yeah. It's a trap. No. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. So, do you want to investigate the room? Do you want to press in further?
I want to
Check
investigate
out the
the room.
screens.
Investigate the room. What part of the room are you trying to investigate? I need specifics.
This part.
Okay. You walks up to the corner of the room. There is a solid oaken desk. There is a remarkable lack of dust for, a seemingly abandoned bunker. And next to you is, a light source that is showing like snow, black and white, just moving.
While I ponder, I sit in this chair.
Thank you, sir. I ponder. Yeah, with some investigation, you can tell that these light sources are some sort of device similar to maybe the keypads that open the doors.
Okay, so I put my hand on that.
The snow show stops, and little green letters in the corner read out error, disconnected from server, restart backup generator.
Did the other screens go off too?
That one.
Huh. I go back to my chair of pondering, and I await.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the screen that I'm standing in front of.
You see him do that, and you reach over and touch it, and same thing. Screen switches to black. Little green letters spell out in Gnomish. Error, disconnected from server. Restart backup generator.
Dirk gets distracted by the shiny brass automatons, and instead of watching for any dangers, suddenly he finds himself like smiling really big, and it, like, due to the shape of the metal, if it's reflective of enough, he'll just start making faces at it.
Oh yeah, I can see that in my head if this was a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Derek, I
What
have a
if-
song.
What about Polly?
Huh?
I'll wait on Polly first.
Grandma's rulebook says not to trust shiny things. You can
So-
build them, but not trust them. So I'm
what do
not
you
going
do?
near the screens. I'm gonna stay right here and observe.
Okay. So nothing. All right, go ahead, you.
Dirk,
Yeah.
these faces you make reminds me of a song.
What?
It reminds me of a song my makers taught me before I went into war. Are you prepared for such melodies?
I guess.
Okay. All those days watching from the windows. All those years outside looking in. All that time. Yeah, they didn't teach me the rest of the song. I thought it was cool.
Dirk is just deeply confused.
Yes, this robotic melody fills the room and breaks the silence for a moment. Before it awkwardly ends.
And at the end, it goes kind of like the end of you just learned a new song in the Zelda games.
Oh, for sure.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, what the heck?
Like something better years.
I can imagine everyone in the room just staring at him so awkwardly, just going, "What the crap?"
Did you just make a joke? I can't tell.
My nose isn't bleeding, so
Someone say jokes.
oh no,
No,
I
no, no,
didn't
no, no,
know
no.
robots could sing.
I want to live.
I've already
Interesting.
got a headache coming on.
What? Wait, is that technically auto-tuned?
Well, that's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Gizzard, go ahead and
My
take
next song.
2d6 psychic damage for being meta.
Oh.
I'll do
That's
it.
okay. All right, so anything else you guys want to do in this room, or what's up?
We need to
I
find a
understand
backup
that I'm a
generator.
terrible, scary DM, and you don't want to do fucking anything for fear of being smitten, but you know, just do character stuff. Don't
I'd
be
like to
afraid.
find a backup generator.
Yes, I agree with small little thing.
Sounds
You
like an
Yeah.
objective.
I'm gonna
This
come over to
bad-
this metal one and look at it.
This
Does
bad
it
girl.
seem like it's active?
It appears inactive. It doesn't have any heat coming from it or lights. Its eye sockets are empty.
Like, gotcha.
Yeah,
Todd, this thing is not like me
it's cool to the
or
touch.
you. Whoa,
It
what's
only
this
goes
happen?
down. Can you please move it directly above where it is?
The bad girl left us.
Right there.
Yeah. And there's
Okay.
still defenders. I got closer. Fuck.
Oh my gosh,
That is hilarious.
she can teleport.
Mary Fishmith.
Yeah,
Run down the hallway.
So yeah, you pass by these two chambers, and they appear to be channeling steam in small volume. There's some grates and stuff like that on them. And then you know, you get closer to the end of the hallway, and it forks left and right.
You suggest we go on.
Wait. So these rooms that have a generation of steam, does that mean this place is steam powered?
Well, you're an artificer, you're familiar with technology. You can go ahead and give me a related check, like an Arcana, which covers science for the most part. And yeah, I think Arcana would do it.
Oh.
12. It is very likely that your hypothesis is probably true in whole or in part. Is that vague enough for you?
Sure. Okay, so if they're steam powered, then that means we could easily just damage the creatures by breaking the steam pipes if that comes to it. So do we go down the hallway?
I don't know. Todier has been busy for a moment. I'm sure that he may have some leadership qualities, and Lesk, of course, is a decision maker.
I still can't move my character.
I'll move it for you. Where do you want to move it? Although I think I can just fix that real quick.
I've never met a leader who can't move himself.
Yeah, right?
We march at dawn. Now carry me.
Try again, Todier.
Hey, Palanquins are a
Just
thing.
click on your character and then use the arrow keys.
Behold the power of delegation.
No? Dang. Thought for sure that would work since you're listed as the controlling fucking person of the token. Anyway, so yeah, you move up.
Hey, you finally
There
showed how
was
fast
Dirk.
I actually am.
In a blink. Anyway, so you guys are like just unable to see around these corners. What do you want to do?
Walk around the corner.
Walk around the corner.
Cool. You see a hallway to your left and your right. It seems to open into a large chamber. The first thing that you notice down the right-hand side to the north of you on the map. Shit. Hold on. Let me just uncover it. Are a couple of automatons. One is a little ball, about 4 feet in diameter. I say little because it's standing a good 10 feet away from a very large mechanical dragon.
Is the mechanical dragon active?
No, it seems to be posed.
So just like the.
I'm gonna go down the
room.
other way.
I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, you got a
I
side
am
view of it,
not.
you know.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna position myself. I guess let's see what's at the other end of this corner.
Okay.
One
You
button click at a time.
look down and you see a chamber. Well, you do see 2 openings on either side leading to more like steam or pipes. And inwards, you can see that there are 4 glass chambers that seem to be ruptured, the contents long gone. And you see like a terminal in there with a big wheel, red wheel.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's about what you can tell from this vantage point.
I'm gonna use find traps again.
Okay. You don't sense any.
Don't sense any. That means that this ball. This
Well,
little
hold
ball
on.
thing isn't.
Give me just a second.
It's got 120 feet of range, and it's within direct line of sight. So things like over here I wouldn't be able to see, but anything down this corridor I would be able to see if it was a trap, as well as down this corridor.
Yeah, hold on. I understand. I understand that. I'm just trying to GM stuff. Okay, yeah. You do, in fact, sense some sort of danger. You can sense it right above where Dirk is standing and right above where Gizzard is standing. Like in the ceiling. You look up and you can see it's like a hatch or something that's placed in those particular locations.
Interesting. Everyone should be careful. Look at the ceiling. Believe those might be traps. I had a feeling that there
Angels.
would be some placed within here, but I have no idea what those could do.
Well, they haven't gone off yet. Maybe they go off when we step off. Anybody got a really big rock about 130 pounds?
Fur thing, let me throw you.
Well, I have something.
What?
I have a nice big heavy thing.
What is it?
I'm gonna pull out my little miniature chest and summon my big one.
Yeah, you gotta spend that spell slot, or that's the downside of that, isn't it? You have to cast the spell. Or spend 10 minutes ritualing. I'm not sure if it's a ritual or not.
What was
You
the
like
other
throw a
plan?
rock at it?
What was Yu's plan?
You was going to throw Furball into ceiling. Get a closer look.
What?
No, I just have to use an action and touch the
To shrink it back
to recall
down.
it.
This effect ends if you cast the spell again. So you cast the spell again to make it big again. Right?
Is this Pimtech?
Oh no, it's a miniature copy of a large, exquisite
So it
chest that
disappears.
hides on the ethereal
While the
plane.
chest remains on the ethereal plane, you can use an action and touch the replica to recall the chest. It appears in an unoccupied space on the ground within 5 feet of you. Send the chest back to the ethereal plane by using an action and touching both the chest and the replica. Okay. No, yeah, my bad. You don't have to recast that. But, I mean, are you seriously going to try and throw that thing at the ceiling? Or what are you doing?
Oh, they were talking about stepping on something and putting a large weight down.
Well, I was saying that this might be a pressure thing. Like, if we step off, that'll activate the trap.
Oh. I don't know. Did you want to, like, investigate the ground underneath your feet?
Oh, I guess I could do that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to get answers here.
Yeah, can I investigate the hatch above me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I guess with advantage.
I mean, you're investigating the floor. He's investigating the ceiling. So just give me separate rolls.
Oh, okay. 23.
Okay. The floor does not look like it's booby trapped. You can't sense. I mean, you can't see any like unnatural lines or anything like that. It doesn't appear to be a pressure plate. Gizzard, you look up at the ceiling and you see this hatch and you see some like bolts. It seems to be very firmly in place.
Does it show which way the hatch is opening, like what it would open up to if it was to drop?
What it would open up to?
Like, which direction would it open up to is basically what I'm looking at. Like, where's the hinge on this hatch?
It's circular in nature. It seems to be. It's like on a submarine, you know, how you spin the lock and then it either goes down or up. You're not sure. It seems to be very firmly bolted in place, though.
Okay.
Well, if we can't see the hinges, that means it opens the other way, right? I mean, well, it's magic, so
That's mechanically sound, sure.
yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, Dirt is going to tell Gizzard.
I want you to back up about 15 feet in either direction.
Well, Gizzard's not near you. He's down here. That's
Well, then
you.
Okay, I tell
You go somewhere 15 feet in any direction.
Right? Do you back up over here? What do you do? You?
Whoa. Furry thing.
Whoa.
Don't talk to me again. Don't talk to me again.
What?
Why is he so rude?
I don't know. This is new, actually. Toadie, where do you want to be?
I want to tuck into that room just right above me.
On?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Dirk. You're clear.
Okay. Now I'm gonna walk 15 feet this way.
Nothing happens. You walk 15 feet and stop, and you look back. It's still firmly in place.
Derek, you do know I've walked all the way down this part of the hallway.
Oh, okay.
You guys are hilarious, though. No, he was too busy staring at statues, remember?
It is a scary statue. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the big wheel thing.
It looks okay. What do you mean this? Oh, you mean down there? Yeah, this is some sort of complex terminal with different switches and a couple different levers and this big red wheel that you appear to turn in one of two directions.
Now that fiasco
Button wheel.
with Dirk's over, I want to follow them down there.
Okay.
You basically put a big red button on me. I'm gonna turn
What
the wheel.
about Polly and you? Are you following them or are you staying where you're at?
I will be following.
Some unnatural force kept moving. Some unnatural force kept moving me here. I'm a little afraid to move.
Go ahead and move. I'm sorry, I took the initiative on that.
Okay.
I have to move Toadie and I have to move Polly, so it's, you know.
It's okay, voice in the sky. Sometimes we get overwhelmed with our own players.
I shouldn't have to apologize. I should be smiting you. No, I'm kidding. So you turn the wheel. Or Gizzard reaches out and he's like, screw it. Starts turning the wheel. The
Can I
lights start to brighten over the course of 6 seconds. They brighten and then they brighten again, almost doubling in strength. And you can hear some like thrumming throughout the chamber. And let's see, there's some electrical discharges from the tanks that are in this room that are bursted open. But it settles down.
I honestly expected there to be a big explosion.
It seems functional.
Can I see what's inside those tanks, water things?
Give me an investigation check.
I will also be investigating that.
Give it to me with advantage then.
And guidance.
Who has the
Dang.
higher investigation?
I have 12.
It's not me. I'm a 2.
It's you.
Well, tell me that you're going to chip in then. Don't just brag about the
Yes.
size of your stat. I got big stats, guys.
Yeah. Peasant.
I mean, I have
Do I-
a +8 to my investigation. I still rolled a 13 before.
I mean, he's a rogue. He's got like expertise and shit going on. You
Do
should
I
let
do
him do
normal or advantage?
Well, they're helping the shit out of you, so give me with advantage and an extra D4 for guidance.
Yeah.
Everyone's like crowding around these tanks, like, what happened here? Okay. So,
It's not gonna matter. Dirk got it.
yeah, with a dirty 20, you start going through these canisters, and you find that they were once filled with liquid of some kind. You don't think it was water, and there's some sort of remains. It's not. It's like a sludge at this point, but you can see like maybe that was a skull Or maybe that was a tibia at one point, from the way it's just been sitting there.
Can I tell if it's like animalistic or human?
I mean, give me a fucking medicine check with disadvantage.
Okay.
So it's all goopy.
It's pretty goopy.
Nice. And
You
viscous?
recognize, especially Gizzard, you recognize that this stuff has been lost for several hundred years at least. So, God knows how old this stuff is.
I got a 15.
You are not sure at all. It's just a mess. The fact that you can tell it was once remains of something living is kind of impressive in its own.
Okay.
But the canisters are all shattered inwards. You can tell that much at least.
Well, I've got no heads or tails about this.
I see your head intel.
Ha ha.
Anybody got anything they could take like samples with?
We have lots of vials.
Yeah, the party made sure they had plenty of vials.
We
I'm
have
pretty sure Polly does.
even 3 indestructible glass vials. So we can take samples of stuff here.
Okay. Would you like to? Who would like to?
I have 10 regular vials.
Well, then the answer is yes. You have tons of vials.
Yeah, so
Who would like to?
I'll take like 3.
Okay, give me a medicine check.
With
You
guidance.
reach in your arm through this glass, and you scoop up some of this viscous liquid, and you get a little bit on your hand, or your feathers, because feathers. Go ahead and give me a con saving throw.
Why does it roll good for everything except intelligent stuff?
What'd you get? Oh,
Got an
18?
18.
Yeah, you're fine. It grosses you out, but you're fine.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.